we did a show in London, Ontario, which is like the worst fucking place. Um,
Shouts out
and
London,
I
Ontario.
yeah, fuck London, Ontario, absolute garbage town. Um, the sound guy, he was just like fucking like total asshole. Yeah, he was doing sound for the show, and I was like, I'm gonna drink my own piss at this show, and I'm gonna spit all over the fucking place. And everyone in the band was like, nah, you're not gonna do that. And I fucking literally did that. And we got banned from the entire town. Like the Holy Ground is not allowed in London, Ontario to play any show.
Welcome to the 115th episode of the Casa Ends Creation. I'm your host, Chris Deering. This is the show I interview bands and public figures from the Mathcore adjacent communities. If you beautiful people in chat have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them and I'll try to read them aloud. If you'd like to sub for $5, you get access to some exclusive emotes as well as access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming services. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening to this in your car and have no idea what I'm talking about, the show is first shown live on Twitch. Join us every Sunday and Wednesday at twitch.tv/CasaInsCreation for the live cast. With that out of the way, let me introduce our guest today who dropped their debut album, Shame, on the 14th. Welcome in AC of Neon Hiss. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Awesome, dude. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for stopping by. So you do everything in Neon Hiss aside from the vocals, right?
Yeah, sometimes I'll do the vocals too, but mostly it's just the instrumentals.
Okay, I thought that you had guests on all your albums. I guess all your EPs. The earlier stuff was you then, I imagine.
No, sometimes I'll do like guest, no, not good. Like I'll do like backup vocals.
You'll do guest vocals on your
Um,
own music, yeah.
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
So
yeah.
you've been making music for a while now. 3 years with just Neon Hiss. How did you get involved in music?
Oh, um, it was like almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
Just like in high school, like I went to like a show and I was like, oh, this is fucking cool, and then literally just went from there.
Okay. So you did a lot of
Yeah.
like garage bands that didn't really go anywhere type of thing. That's where I was
Oh
at in
yeah,
high
yeah.
school.
Lots of bullshit like that.
Or you go for
Um,
band practice and it's just one time everybody's together like making noise on their instrument.
yeah, yeah. Lots of that. Um, I did have like a cyber grind band back in like 2008,
Okay.
around that time. It was like drum machine and stuff like that. It was pretty cool, but um, yeah, it was before. I'd say like before that happened, it was just mostly bullshit, garbage band.
Did you drop any music with that project?
Yeah, there's some stuff floating around
Well, tell us the
online.
name of it. You can't just tease us like that. Come on
Uh,
now.
the blind surgeon's operation.
The Blind Surgeon's Operation. You know what? I'm writing that
Yeah.
down. We're gonna
Oh
look it
god.
up. The Blind. So, like, what kind of music are we talking about? Like preschool Tea Party Massacre type of thing, or what?
Eh, it's like, oh man, I don't even know. It sucks. You know,
It
it sucks.
sucks.
It's like I don't even know what I use like this shitty Line 6 audio interface thing to record all the
Oh, dude, I
instruments.
remember that thing, man. Fucking Pod Farm, right? Isn't that what it was called?
Yeah. It was like the super cheap one because I
Yeah.
had like no money at the time. So yeah, just absolutely garbage, you know. We did do like a couple cool shows though. We played with Waking the Cadaver once.
Oh shit, that's sick.
Uh, played with Melt Banana once, which was fucking awesome. Um, we played with a Beatles cover band.
Oh, that's gotta be the best one right there, man.
Oh, it was
That
fucked.
totally fits
We
in like
got
perfectly.
we got shut down in like maybe like 5 minutes.
Shut up,
They were like,
really?
no, fuck this. Yeah, I swear to God, yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
fucked. Yeah.
B Dowdy in chat is asking who played the show that got you into music, local gig or bigger acts?
It was local. They were called Automacy. There's this like shitty Metallica cover band.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
So is Neon Hiss the first like semi-serious project you've been involved in, or?
Oh no, no, no. I was in a band in oh fuck 2011. It was called Pretty Mouse. It
Oh
was
shit, really? What the
yeah.
fuck? Dude, y'all fucking
What?
rock. Holy crap. How did I not know
Yeah,
that? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh man, I can't remember the name of the album now. Fuck, there's one that y'all did
Cheers.
that I still play like to this day. Holy shit, I like songs from in the playlist that I like cycle through.
Really?
Fuck, dude, that's crazy. Alrighty, well you were in
Yeah,
Pretty Mouth. That's sick. So what'd you do in Pretty
yeah.
Mouth?
Guitar.
Okay, goddamn, dude, that is how the fuck? All right, yeah, I wish you told me that, dude. Shit, that's awesome.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that band was fucked. But it was that was definitely the like most serious I had taken like music and shit at that point. We had like a lot of ambitions and stuff. We were gonna do some crazy stuff, but like nobody after a certain point, nobody in that band could fucking stand to be in the same room with each other.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, like it actually got to a point. I don't talk to those guys anymore, but I heard like through the grapevine, the drummer. I don't know if I should be even talking about this, but fuck it. Like the drummer was at the singer's wedding, and the singer literally like photoshopped him out of the wedding pictures after like a fight they were in.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's like bad. It's bad. And like neither of those guys will talk to me, so like it's yeah, it's bad.
The Endless Mistake. That's the one that I listen to a lot.
uh there's something really cool happening with that record this year actually, or next year.
Really? We getting some
Yeah,
vinyl or something? Is that what
I
what we're
can't I
talking
can't
about?
say
I
I
mean, it's
can't
gonna be
say
vinyl, right? What else could it be? Like, oh, dude, we're doing thumb
uh,
drives, you know?
maybe it'll be thumb drive, maybe it'll be floppy disks, who knows.
Yeah, yeah. That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy, dude. Uh,
yeah.
so I guess you have played shows, and we were talking before this that you hadn't played any shows, but so you have in like other bands. So since Pretty
Oh
Mouth,
yeah, yeah. I've played a million of the fucking shows, just none with his.
gotcha. So with
Yeah.
after Pretty Mouth, did you join anything else, or was it on the Neon Hits
Yeah,
next?
I was in a band called Mad Trapper. Um it was like a converge type band. It was pretty cool. We did stuff for like 5 years or so. And then I started like at the time my side band Holy Grinder, and then that became my permanent band. And then I just kind of got like an itch for like playing pretty mouth type kind of shit,
Right.
and that's how I started Neon Hiss. I was just I had the itch for it, and it's kind of hard to find people who like that kind of shit around here. So
I
I was
can
like, fuck it, I'll
imagine.
just do it all myself. Yeah, and obviously I burned all my bridges with those guys, so I can't actually ask them to come back or anything. So
So you started Neon Hits in 2018, is that correct?
yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. And you dropped 5 EP in your career so far. It was a lot of just like EPs. Like you kind of thought I would have thought you'd done like
Oh,
an
there's
album by
there's
this point.
four. There's four.
4? Oh, I thought it was
There's
5.
four, and there's one that's like a single.
Oh, there was 2 songs on it, so I was counting it as an EP. But
Yeah, yeah,
oh, okay, okay, we'll call it a single. We'll call it a
yeah.
single. But
Okay,
each one's done with a different vocalist. So why do you
yeah.
have different people on each one of these?
Um, it's like okay. So I did the first one, and the dude who did that is a really cool guy, and but like his schedule is really fucked, and like I like to like get shit done. So I was like, maybe I'll just get a different person. And then I was like, why don't I do a different person for each like volume, right? And that's yeah, that's basically that.
I always thought that was a cool idea. I was wondering why nobody had really done that before, and then I find out that you've been doing it the whole time. So, are
Yeah,
these
like
like people that you know, like you're friends with, or are you just like randomly going up to people and being like, "Hey, you want to do vocals on an EP?"
kind of both, honestly. Like the one guy, the guy who did the first one, John, I like played a show with his band, and he liked that kind of music, so I was like, fuck it. And then the other person, they did volume 2 and then just fucking disappeared off the face of the earth.
Okay.
So
Well, I
I
hope they're
couldn't
all
even
right.
like,
Shit.
yeah, me too. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened then. Um and Olga from Body Ache did volume 3, and I asked her that I forget, like I made volume 3 before, no, I made volume 4 before 3. But volume 4 was like the who was it? Mara from Thought Crime. They were like taking forever with the fucking recordings and shit. So I was like, fuck it. And I kind of released them out of order. Well, my
Okay.
order. Yeah. But yeah, like usually I'll just ask people I think are cool who do vocals, or sometimes like they, maybe never done vocals, right?
Hmm.
It's
Well,
just like, yeah, like I could do it myself, but I can only do like one type of vocal style. So, you know, and I already do that in Holy Grinder, so fuck that.
yeah, you're a vocalist too. If like, right, you do vocals in Holy Grinder, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, well, yeah, why aren't you doing vocals for this? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like my Holy Grinder vocals, it just sounds like a dog barking.
And that
So
works. That works, man.
I want the, like, flamboyant sounding vocals for Neon Hith, right?
What do you call flamboyant? What do you mean by that?
Just anything that's not a dog barking,
Okay,
you know.
okay, okay. I got you, man. Have you
Yeah.
ever asked anybody and been turned down yet?
Oh, I feel like I asked someone. Oh yeah, yeah. For some reason I asked the vocalist of Tower of Rome, if you know that
Oh,
band,
that would be crazy.
and they just let me on red. So I was like, fuck, okay.
Yeah, I could imagine. But dude, that would be fucking
Like
insane, man.
I'd like to reach out to, like, the you know big dogs and shit, but
Yeah, people from like
it
back in the
sucks.
day or whatever. That would be sick, dude.
Yeah,
That's a really good idea.
it sucks to like reach out and people be like not even reply. So,
Uh,
yeah,
so you just dropped your debut album on the 14th. How does it feel to
yeah.
finally get like an album out the door?
It's fucking, it's crazy. The response is crazy. Like, I've been sitting on that record for like an entire year, so it's cool
Jeez.
to see it. Like, I didn't even know when it was gonna drop. Like, the
Right.
label Heathen Hand Records. Like, I thought the digital album was gonna drop with the vinyl, and they dropped it both on the same day. So it was, or not the same day, but like in the like vicinity. And so I like woke up and looked at my phone, and the fucking record was out, and I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you
But
sold out vinyl like super fast. That's
yeah, it was like a
crazy,
minute
man.
and 20 seconds or some
And
shit.
it was like what, 200
Yeah,
records?
three. I think it was 3.
God damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it
Did you
was
have
really
any
cool.
idea that your fan base was that big?
No,
Yeah, right. Like
no,
that's fucking
no,
crazy, man. I wouldn't
no,
have expected them to sell out. Like honestly, like
no,
not that
me
you're not
neither.
like talented or whatever. It's that like
Yeah,
I didn't think you were that big. Like you have like followers in like the 3 digits instead of like the 4 digits. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly.
that's crazy,
No,
dude.
it was crazy. Like, even with like I've done vinyl a couple times in other bands, like Mad Trapper. We got 500 records, and we sold maybe 20.
Oh, that
You know what I
sucks.
mean?
God
So I had
damn.
like fucking 7 boxes of 12 inches sitting in my fucking place for like 2 years.
Yeah, it's a
And
risky
yeah.
investment, and
Oh
hey, at
yeah,
least this time you didn't have
absolutely.
to invest in it. But shit, don't you wish you had invested? Like, god damn.
Well, like I know we're gonna donate whatever like profit comes from it to charity. So
Oh, that's sweet.
um yeah.
What charity?
I haven't, I'm gonna do some like research first.
Okay.
But yeah. No, that'd be cool.
This vocalist for this album though. You've been working with him for 2 releases now, right? So are they the main, like the new vocalist for the project, or are you still trying to switch things up?
Mm. Chop, he like he did the single
Yeah.
for the full length too. Um, I'd be definitely down to get him to come back and do more shit. He's fucking awesome, and like his, he killed it on the record. He did it in like fucking like a week or some shit.
That's crazy.
He's awesome. His project's really cool too. Um,
Yeah, I didn't
so
realize
yeah,
that
like,
he had actually dropped so much stuff this year too, or else I
oh
would
yeah, yeah, yeah.
have asked him to come
No,
on
he's
here at
super
some point.
busy.
But so the idea is still though to switch out vocalists and stuff, or
I have someone in mind for the next release though, but
okay,
I'm definitely down to get Chop again. He's fucking awesome.
okay, that's sick. So aside from like switching up vocalists and stuff like that, what's different on your album as opposed to your EP?
Um, the the volumes kind of like the like gear I was using to record was a lot worse than the gear I have now for the full length. So like you can definitely hear a difference in like the guitar tone and like
Yeah, it's a
the
lot
record
cleaner
quality and
and
shit.
crisper sounding.
Yeah, yeah. Also like I was listening to a lot of like gentler kind of shit when I wrote the songs for Shame. So that kind of bled into it a little bit too. Like I used a really like genty guitar tone for it. But for all the guitar tone that I always use like a fuckload of pitch bending and shit like that. So, it always sounds fucked.
It does. It does always sound fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more like groovy though, sort of, as opposed like your other
Yeah.
your EP seemed to be more like full speed all the time, and this one
Yeah.
has like more like, I guess groove's the right word to like lock into. Yeah, a little more like chill's the wrong word too, but yeah, it's not like a freight train going as fast as
Yeah.
possible, which I
But like,
appreciate it. It's let's like more like differences like pop up or whatever. It's easier to tell the difference between
yeah.
songs and stuff.
Well, like there's actual riffs on the record, right?
Did you not have riffs
On the
before?
volumes. No, fuck no. It's just like random bullshit. Like there's straight up songs. Like if you asked me to like play it now, I wouldn't. I'd have no fucking idea because it's just like crazy sliding and like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's all just like improv basically then. While on the EPs, it was improv.
Well, like I'll, especially for the volumes, like I'll usually just sit down and then record the first thing that sounds cool. So like I don't like really think about it too much beforehand. I just kind of go into it and like, oh, crazy song, just fucking go crazy on the guitar and then
That's a
record it.
fast
So
hand you got there, man. It's a fast hand.
yeah, 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 that's how you do
uh, but yeah, I definitely hear like early Daughters influences as well as like Sawtooth Grin influence. I'm
it.
pretty sure you actually sampled their intro
Yeah,
in one of your songs. Actually.
Sawtooth, yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
wasn't just dreaming then. I was like, oh, that's
Nah, no, they're definitely like a huge influence for this project. And like Tony Danza too, obviously. Tony Danza is like one of my favorite fucking bands. So like I really tried to lock in that that kind of vibe.
yeah. Any other influence to this?
Like Daughters, yeah, unfortunately now they're kind
Right.
of fucking finished. Um oh fuck, See You Next Tuesday. Huge, huge influence. Just like, most of those bands from that like 2005 to 2010 era of like weird grindcore that, you know, like I found most of these bands on like MySpace and shit.
Cricket Slam says fast hands because of years of practice. Yeah, I was trying to be a little more subtle about it, Cricket Slams, but thank you for bringing it to our
I,
attention.
yeah, actually, it's weird. I'll share this with you guys. I'm right-handed, but for that, only left hand. I can't do my right hand for that.
Alrighty. Learning some
Yeah.
more stuff. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where does the cyber grind aspect come in? Because your drums, they sound like a drum machine. It doesn't sound like real ones.
Machine, yeah.
Well, like there's drum machines you can get now that sound realistic, but this one like is definitely like the machine gun sound or whatever. It seems like it's intentional to be sounding like that rather than trying to make it sound organic. So like, where does that aspect come from in terms of influence?
It's funny you said that. I remember I sent I forget which recording it was. I sent something to Mathcore Index. I was like, "Oh, check this out," and they're like, "Yeah, the drums sound fake." And I was like, "Yeah, they are."
Yeah,
yeah, that's all they said. But yeah. Sorry, what was your question?
I was saying, is it intentional to make it sound like a drum machine, sound like the machine gun sound? And so where does that come from? Like in terms of your influences, like why did you decide to go that direction rather than trying to make it sound realistic?
All the drummers I know are really fucking flaky, so it's easier for me to just like.
Well, no, I mean like you can use a program, but there's programs that sound realistic, like Superior Drummer or stuff like that.
True,
so like, why not use one of those? Like, are you trying to make it sound like a machine gun? And if so, like, why?
Yeah. I just like really like the punchiness of the drum machine. You know what I mean? And also like, I feel like especially for this kind of music, it just kind of works with it, if that makes any sense.
Well, is there like a band that like inspires you to make that kind of sound with it, or is it just like it's just a thing that you like?
It's pretty much just something I like. Like, and especially when it comes to writing too, it's easier for me to do it that way. Honestly, it's probably more so that just it's easier to write like that, to write music like that.
Okay.
Like, I think if I like could find a drummer that could, I could like get on the same page with, I'd probably do it like that. But it's easier for me to just be at home and record like that right now, at least.
Okay. So how does your recording process, or how's your writing process work? Sorry. Where do you start? Do you start with like guitar riffs, or do you make like a drum track first, or how does that work?
I've done both. Usually, like, if I'm gonna write a song, I'll do like a batch, and then sometimes I'll think of the drums first and then record the guitar. Sometimes I'll think of the guitar first and then do both at the same time. I did recently just tried to like sit down and write some new stuff. I'm kind of fucked at the moment, like writer's block kind of shit. So, but like usually it's pretty easy. I'll just think of like something stupid sounding and then kind of base the whole song around that.
Yeah. Straightforward.
Yeah.
So your lyrics are pretty angry. Well, I guess you didn't write the lyrics, right? Chop did. Did you give
honestly,
them any kind of direction, or?
No, I was like, do whatever you want, as long as it's not like sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, don't write some like fucking white power shit or something like that. Like, don't do that.
Well, are these lyrics like? Do these lyrics speak to you in any kind of way, or is it just like
I'll
they
be
did their
100%
thing?
honest with you. I don't even know what those fucking lyrics are. Honestly, I don't think I've read them yet. Not to say that they're bad. I just like totally, yeah. I trust them, so like, and no one said like, oh, dude, those lyrics are really fucked up. Like, you got to do something. So yeah.
What if they were bad though? You'd already released it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Alrighty. Hamboat in chat says I wrote the lyrics. I don't know if Hamboat is Chop or not, but or if they're just memeing. But
I feel like Chop would use their.
I kind of think so too. I'm pretty sure I've seen it in here actually. Is Chop a whole bunch of
yeah. If he's on, I swear to God.
Oh, he says he is Chop.
I'm just.
Hamboat is Chop apparently.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Come on, man. What are you doing?
I don't know how.
So, I don't know how he's gonna prove it either.
Yeah.
It looks like you recorded everything yourself, though, right? You didn't like go to
Yeah.
studio.
Nah.
Okay, but you did send it off to get mastered.
Yeah, Heathen Hand Records sent it off. I forget the guy's name.
Jack
I
Shirley.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Jack Shirley,
actually
yeah.
done a bunch of other records. I can't think of him off the top of my head, but I've definitely mentioned his name on this podcast before.
Sure.
So that's
Yeah,
pretty
he
cool.
fucking he killed it. He did a great job. He definitely like brought up the punchiness of the record a lot, and like I don't really know how to master shit. So you can definitely tell in the like volumes, like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it was cool to have like a guy be like, okay, yeah, this is how you do it.
Yeah,
You know?
pretty sick. Uh, you did have a melody of a Thought Crime on for doing
Yeah,
synth on lurching. I mean,
yeah.
this is someone you've worked with before, though, right?
Yeah, she was on volume 4. I don't even know if she knows that the record's out or if she's on it. Honestly, I don't think I saw her post like, "Hey, I'm on this" or anything. So yeah, someone tell her she's on the record and it's out. It's sold out. Congratulations. Yeah.
Did you were totally prepared for this record, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, we got the album cover up on the stream now. Can you tell us what's going on with this?
Ben Hoagland made that. He did all the like what the fuck, Wax Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like they re-released a bunch of shit
Yeah.
and he like spruced up the album covers. Yeah, he did that. Yeah, I looked, he had like a couple like it's like pre-made,
Okay.
and I saw it and I was like, that's fucking sick. Like that was like I knew right away, like, oh yeah, I want that to be the like the vibe of the record. So yeah, I grabbed that
What
from him.
made you feel like it fit your music so well?
Um, it's hard to explain it. Like just the colors spoke to me a lot, and like just just the look of it. I was like, yeah, and also like one important thing. In all of my bands, the art's like good, but like it's always kind of the same shit, like skulls and fucking shit like that. You know what I mean? And this one's so like the complete opposite of that. It's like you look at it, you don't really think of like cyber grind. I didn't, at least.
Right. Yeah. It looks more like
It looks like a
I guess.
vaporwave or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a couple of people say that, and I was like, yeah, yeah. Like I was really looking for something that didn't look like grind or cyber grind or any of that shit. Just like totally left field kind of look to it.
Well, I think it looks pretty good too, man. I do miss the
I'm
cat
stoked about
though.
it. Yeah.
Why don't you have a cat in here?
Yeah. There is a cat though in the insert.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Still not on the
Yeah.
cover, but let it slide. Just
No.
bring the kitty back, okay?
Yeah. Like I could have asked him like just Photoshop a cat in real quick, like
Just like
just
the
do it.
background is like a cat's face. It just covers the entire
Yeah.
album, and you have like the flowers and
How
stuff.
hard? How hard would that be?
Right. Exactly. So, got a random question here. We ask everybody: what do you put on your hot dogs?
Fuck. I can't even remember the last time I had a fucking hot dog.
Well, say you got one in
Oh,
front of you now. What are you gonna put on it?
true. Good point. Olives.
What the
Olives.
fuck? Olives? That's your
Yeah.
first answer? The
Olives.
fuck?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Olives, hot sauce, ketchup, cheese, and onions.
Dude, that's the weirdest amalgamation
Is it?
of ingredients.
That's how you fucling do it in Canada.
Stonerling in
Put
chat is saying, "Oh, he said olives like that was a bad thing." And yeah, I kind of agree. All
Oh no,
olives on a
fuck you,
hot
dude.
dog
Olives.
don't belong.
Olives is great.
But you said that's how you do it in Canada. Is that's like a Canadian thing? Is putting olives on hot
No, it's
dogs?
just me. Just me. But no, I'll be real with you though. Like we have like the street meat like hot dog carts and shit.
Hmm.
We have a thing for olives in on it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to use them though. I mean, nah, I'm
You have
fucking with
to
you, man.
though.
If you want to use olives,
You
dude, you live your
you
best
have
life.
do you Do you have the olive like selection there?
What do you mean? Like for hot dogs and stuff?
Yeah.
I haven't had a hot dog in a long time, but
Next time look for me, all right? Like just see if they have, because there's relish, but the olives. Look for the olives. It's
I'll
usually at
look
the
for the
very end
olives. If they're
because no
there, I'll
one
take a
puts it
picture
on.
of them and then send it to you. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
uh, so one of your song titles is "Bury Your Dead's 2004 DVD Alive Will Never Be Topped." Dude, that is like the
Yeah.
most based thing I've ever seen from like a
I
musician. Dude,
fucking
absolutely
I
agreed.
I like I went to Family Values tour in 2006.
Hmm.
I went for the band Deer and Gray, like from Japan.
Hmm.
They're like my favorite band. And like I was a total like fucking weeb too. Like I didn't give a shit about any music that wasn't Japanese. And then I saw Bury Your Dead and I was like, what? And it was like the best lineup too. Had like all the fucking great like best dudes in it. And then I think I bought that DVD at their fucking like merch booth there. And I watched it and Buddy gets his fucking head cracked open
Right.
by a guitar. And I'm just like that was like a life changing fucking thing for me to watch. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
coolest
It's like the
shit.
kind of thing that makes you want to go play shows and stuff, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the coolest fucking shit ever. And he's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing the show. Like
No, it was
his
fucking
fucking
sick.
head was cracked open.
Yeah,
He didn't give
yeah.
a shit.
I think he needed like
You
stitches or
know?
something too. Like that
Yeah,
is
no, there's
fucking
like a
crazy.
deleted scenes or like bonus content of him at the fucking like emergency room, and they're like, "Do you want staples or do you want stitches?" I'm pretty sure he gets staples.
Like a
Pretty sure.
boss. Like
Yeah,
a boss.
yeah, he's just like, "Fuck it, staples," and then yeah, oh my god, best fucking
Dude,
DVD.
it is
Anyone
pretty
who
sick.
disagrees, like, you're fucked.
I had completely forgotten about it till I was reading over your song titles. And I was like, dude, right, that thing was insane.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna watch it after this.
Dude, hell
It's such a
yeah.
fucking good DVD.
Other cool song titles: "Panic Chord at the Disco" and "Make Norma Jean Great Again." Awesome, awesome song titles, man. Just A plus.
Yeah. Like I like Norma Jean a lot, but yeah, who's their like singer is like an asshole. He's like into
Yeah, I heard
like
something about it. I don't know all
yeah.
the like details or whatever, but
Oh,
yeah,
like
I
I
heard
like he
something.
posted some sketchy shit on their Facebook page, like through the band's Facebook page, and like he obviously got swarmed by people being like, "What the fuck?" And
Mhm.
his like wife was in the comments section, being like, "He's a good guy, I swear to God," and like like it's because it was during like Black Lives Matter protests. He posted some like ignorant shit about that,
Mm.
and then he tried to like backpedal, and yeah, like that fucking band's done, obviously. But they were like a huge influence to me too, actually, way back.
I kind of feel like they're still going.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe not, but
Oh shit.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that was before they released their last album, right? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm
I
kind of like turned around on that one. I don't really remember too much. So
yeah, I yeah,
so you dropped this through Heathen Hand Records. How did you hook up
yeah.
with them?
They fucking reached out to me and they were like, they wanted to do a discography release,
Hmm.
and I said no.
Why would
I
you say
forget
no to that?
why. I forget why. It's because I was already doing one.
Oh yeah, I did see
Yeah,
box set on in your merch
yeah.
part, but it
I was
was
already
sold out.
doing one. Oh, it was because when they reached out, that's when I was making Shame, and I was like, no, but I'm doing a full length. Put that out because that's that'd be way cooler. And they're like, fuck yeah. It's their, as far as I'm concerned, it's their like first like new thing they've released because like I'm pretty sure every release they've done up until this has just been like bands from like way back in the day in like Canada and stuff.
I kind of think so too. I'm not totally
Yeah,
sure,
like
but
they
yeah.
put out like Mercenaries. Those they were like a local band from like back in the day and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool for them. They put out like a brand new thing, and it did really well. So, but yeah, they're great. They're super easy to work with, and you know, just the whole like yeah. no, like it's crazy.
That's cool
Like
that
I'm
they reached out to you and it wasn't the other way
yeah,
around. Like that's fucking crazy.
yeah, no, absolutely. Like I can't say too much, but like I'm doing some more stuff with them. Um, that'll get
I mean, you kind
announced
of
like
just gave the whole game away because you're talking about how you're doing
in
some of the Pretty Mouth, like that one release in particular, and like, so you
uh,
kind of just said it, but
no, I've been in a lot of bands, man. I've been in a lot of bands. So
sure. It's not that they're releasing that on vinyl or anything.
no, no, they're not. They're not.
You hear that, chat? They're definitely not doing anything with Pretty Mouth and
No,
vinyl. That's not a thing that's happening. But
no.
anyway, so you played some shows. What's your best show you played so far? I guess first of all, actually,
Oh,
are you gonna be bringing Neon Hiss to the stage at any point?
I've actually who's the guy who said he was Chop?
Hamboat.
Ask him.
Hamboat, you gonna come to Canada and play some shows? He said me. He's answering that one question. But so if he's down, you're down, is what you're saying.
Me and Chop have talked about doing the full length live. It's just like, yeah, how do we do it kind of thing. And like right now the border's fucked a little bit. So if we're gonna do that, it's gonna be like in the summer maybe.
Right.
But it's definitely something that we've like talked about. I'd like to,
Okay.
but
Okay.
like
So it's a thing. It's a
if
foreseeable thing that could happen.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. That's good, man. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, you played some shows in other bands. What's the best show you played?
Uh, like define best show.
I don't know, man. It's subjective. It's whatever you feel like your best show is. It can be based
Oh
on the amount
man.
of people, based on like the audience interaction or bands you played with. While you're thinking about that, Hamboat says that he's down to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Tell Hamboat like
I mean, he
to
can hear you
fucking
right
reach
now,
out.
so like you just tell
Oh yeah.
him.
True. 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 I This is the first time I've done a Zoom call like thing,
Dude, I
whatever.
gotcha. I
So
gotcha.
Hamboat, just fucking reach out and we'll do it. We'll do it. Um,
But yeah, best show.
I could I give you like a top five?
Yeah, go for it. Top five. That's a
It's
lot,
hard.
but hey, go for it.
It's hard, man. Um, okay, so like I was telling you earlier, like I just played in the States for the first time. All of these shows are going to be with other bands, obviously. That show was fucking awesome. I did I did like 3 hits of acid before the set and drank a fuckload of shit. So the set itself was like 9 minutes long, and then there was 8 minutes of me just saying random bullshit to the crowd. Uh, like I literally I think there was like 50 people down there. It was like in a basement, and I literally individually thanked every single person in the crowd, and that took like 5 minutes.
That
That was
was
fucking
Pretty
cool.
Mouth, or who was that? What
That was
band?
Holy Grinder.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that was fucked. And then okay,
Have you
so
dropped acid
the
on at his show since then?
oh yeah, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay, there's more. Alrighty.
Yeah. Um, there we this is also Holy Grinder. We did a show in London, Ontario, which is like the worst fucking place.
Shouts out
And
London, Ontario.
yeah, fuck London, Ontario, absolute garbage town. Um, the sound guy, he was just like fucking like total asshole. And he was in the shitty band that we played with once, and the singer is like actual like Nazi and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucked up. Like obviously we found out after, obviously, but yeah, he was doing sound for the show, and I was like, I'm gonna drink my own piss at this show, and I'm gonna spit it all over the fucking place. And everyone in the band was like, nah, you're not gonna do that. And I fucking literally did that. And we got banned from the entire town. Like the Holy Ground is not allowed in London, Ontario to play any show because they have like they have this like fucking group for all the promoters and all the like people and shit on Facebook, and there was like this big thread about us, like don't fucking book this band because the fucking singer drank piss and spit it all.
Oh, you drank piss to do
uh,
it too? What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, it was mine. It was mine.
So,
Yeah,
oh, that makes it okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Well, that's important, right? Like,
yeah. You
what's that?
still have a
Two
piss in
shows?
your mouth, man.
Yeah, it was fucked. Don't I highly recommend not to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was fucking disgusting. It was the worst. Uh oh, I got a good Pretty Mouth show. We played with Full of Hell in an apartment building. It was really fucking weird, but it was sick. Nothing gross happened at that show. It
Uh,
was just a cool show.
no piss was involved in this one.
No, nope, nope. Oh, I was this round four. Okay, so another Pretty Mouth show. We're playing in this like bar basement, and the singer, he used to like wrap the mic cord around his neck
Hmm.
as edgy stuff, and he like pulled it too hard, and he fucking like dropped, and we're like, oh, he's just fucking around, and he literally like cut off.
Like fainted?
Yeah, 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 and like gave
Yeesh.
himself a concussion. It was yeah, that was
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, that was sick. Uh, then oh yeah, like I was telling you earlier, like or yeah, no, I was telling you earlier. Blind Surgeon's Operation played with Melt Banana. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, man.
Yeah, it was at Lee's Palace in Toronto. It's a pretty huge venue, and it was fucking sold out. So like we I think we jammed like three times for that fucking show too, because like I was the only person who knew who Melt Banana was. Everyone else just like, okay, cool, whatever. And when we got to the show, everyone was like, "Oh fuck, what the fuck?" Um, so like it was a bad set. Like everyone fucked up, but like
Lim Leahy 666 in chat says worst venue ever. But so y'all were just kids in high school that had no idea what you were doing then, right?
oh no, this was like 2015.
Oh, I thought this was like
Yeah,
a high school band you were involved in.
nah,
Oh,
no,
okay, okay, okay. My
no.
bad.
Worst venue?
Yeah, is that the worst venue ever?
Oh fuck no, Lee's Palace is crazy.
Oh, maybe he's talking about another
Worst
one.
worst venue in Toronto. I don't even know.
Probably
Most
don't
of
want
the
to piss
venues are
anybody
pretty
off with
sick.
actually saying a name. But
I'm on thin ice in Toronto. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
well, that leads directly into your worst show. What's the worst one you played?
Oh fuck.
Lynn,
The
Lynn
fish.
Leahy says Smiling
Yeah.
Buddha, by the way. I guess that's the worst venue.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck Smiling Buddha. Absolute garbage venue. I've actually played a pretty funny show there with Mad Trapper. It was our like record release.
Yeah.
It was a record release, and our records didn't get there on time.
Nice.
So yeah, obviously that was sick. Um, and like the I knew the bartender. He kept giving me shots, so I was like, "Fuck" for our set because we played last, and it was like the second. And like I don't know why. Like usually the sets I play in all my other bands are like 10 minutes long, but for Mad Trapper we used to play for like 30 minutes. And like I don't know about anyone else, but don't fucking play for 30 minutes. Like no one wants to stand there for 30 minutes and watch your stupid fucking band. But um, we we uh we started and like second song in, the singer ripped all of the fucking strings off my bass.
How? It's a bass. What
So
the fuck? Even if you're
oh,
trying,
like
like, holy shit.
he was strong as fuck. He was super strong.
So he broke your bass at the
Um,
same time, then, too, huh?
just the strings.
How do you rip just the strings? That's crazy.
It was like I like pushed him, and then when he was falling, he like grabbed the fucking strings and it all fucking came off.
That's
It was sick.
crazy.
There's a really like cool picture of it. Like someone got a picture of it like as it was happening. Um, So for that whole set, like what, like 28 minutes, I basically just was a fucking dick the whole time and like fucked around. And there was like a drain. If you've been to this Mountain Buddha, there's a drain in the middle of the floor. And like I threw up in the drain because I was really drunk and it was fucking hilarious. And then at the end of the set, I like jumped into the drum kit and fucking broke like two pieces of it. And the drummer was really pissed off. It was crazy.
I'd be mad too, but that sounds hilarious. All the best shows involve like bodily fluids for some reason. It seems like.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
What's the oh, I guess we never went over a worst show. What was the worst show for you?
There's so many. There's so many.
I guess these good shows, these like best shows are actually worst shows as well. So like
probably the piss show. That's probably the worst. Like,
Lim Leahy must be someone you know because he says the piss jug show is the worst show.
Who are you?
Hey, who are you, Lim Leahy? But so what's the piss jug show?
The one I told you about in London.
Oh, okay, where you're drinking piss and it out. John, like, he says his name is John.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, John? So what's the weirdest show you played? Probably the piss jug show, I'd imagine. But any like weird locations or anything like that?
I don't know. Weird locations.
So we've had like some people play in a kindergarten for kindergartners. Another one playing in like a yeah, right. Another one playing in a gym around like weights and shit like that.
I got it.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have this in the States. There's this like breakfast place called Golden Griddle.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, it's like a all-you-can-eat breakfast place. Yeah, I played a show there.
Okay.
With that was with Blind Surgeon's Operation. We played with the band Mesrine from Quebec. There was like two people there. It was terrible, but you know, Golden Griddle, it was cool.
Yeah, all you can eat breakfast can't you know,
stupid place. Well, it was closed, but
oh, what the fuck? How'd you play it if it was closed?
Well, like the you know, they closed at like 9 and then they did the show.
Okay, so like someone just rented it out.
Yeah.
Of all the places they just rent
They're
out.
Super hard up. They're literally willing to do a grindcore show. They're so fucking hard up.
Okay.
Well, like John might know because is it John from Toxo?
Stonerling says it sounds like a Denny's show. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Where I've heard that there's a band playing at Denny's or Waffle House or something like that.
I
can't remember who it was supposed to be now.
A dude who released a Holy Grinder tape. He released that Denny's band, that hardcore band that played there. He released their set on tape too.
Oh, sick!
I can't remember the name. Yeah. But that show's hilarious.
So you got merch, you got some shirts, hoodies, and a fanny pack over at neon-hiss.creator.spring.com. So it's a Teespring account. So yeah, are you gonna be adding any more designs or anything like that? Or
I tried to add the shame artwork.
Ooh, that would be a good shirt.
It got taken down. They're like, you need permission from the owner.
What?
I'm like, I'm technically the owner.
Yeah, I thought that you were. What the hell?
Yeah, okay. Teespring's garbage. Yeah, they're not very good.
It's expensive stuff, man. Like even if you're not making anything off of it, like they charge a lot.
I don't. I make like 50 cents per shirt.
I guess it's nice if people like really want like, you know, your logo or something like that on a shirt, they can get it. But like I would like it better if you could make something out of it. You know what I mean? Like it sucks that it's not actually supporting you that much. You know what I mean?
All I can say, in like April, there's gonna be like some really sick merch coming out.
Okay.
I've already spoiled enough.
I was gonna say you guys heard it first here. New album dropping in April, apparently.
Yeah.
But you were telling me that you might have some CDs and tapes coming? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
don't
you
know if I'm
spoiled
supposed to
everything
talk
already,
about this.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. That Big Money Cyber Grind, they're doing tapes and cassettes. Fuck. They're doing CDs and tapes. I've had a couple drinks. On the 7th. It's on the 7th. It's dropping. So
Pre-orders, I assume, or are they supposed to be in hand?
Yeah, pre-orders. Pre-orders. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, on the 7th. On the 7th. It's also I'm doing a split with G-Say, and that's dropping the same day.
Really? Okay. Well,
yeah.
I've been waiting for them to do like an album or something.
Yeah, they're cool. They'll probably. I think they're working on full length.
Yeah. They were telling me that they were working on some.
But yeah.
So
yeah. Nah.
Okay. So just to wrap it all up, what's your album of the year?
You know what? That you know that band Nursing?
Yeah.
That record, I really fucking like that.
Nice. Yeah, dude, they're sick. I mixed and mastered that actually.
That's definitely my album of the year. Like I forget when it came out, but I heard that and
like
I was
March,
like,
I think. Yeah, dude. Tony's amazing. He's awesome. He's the guy that basically wrote the whole thing. It's super great.
Oh yeah, cool. Nah, that's definitely my album of the year, 100%.
Nice. You remember Needle Play?
Who? Needle Play?
Needle Play. Tony's a guitarist for Needle Play, and then they broke up, and now he's doing Nursing.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. No, I've never heard of them.
You definitely should check that out. They're really good.
I will. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's about all I had to talk about. Unless you had something else you wanted to bring up. You have anything else you want to spoil for us?
No. No. Shit.
But no, seriously, got anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nah, I'm good.
Righty. Well, if you're looking for some digital madness, you need to check out Shame, the debut album from Neon Hiss, which dropped back on the 15th. You're on Facebook, Bandcamp, Instagram, and all streaming platforms. You got the Teespring link too, which will definitely be in the description of this. Am I missing any socials?
Spotify, I guess.
Oh yeah. You're on all the streaming platforms, right?
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. Don't listen. Yeah, I'm fucking talking about. Yeah, you got it.
As for me, drop my channel follow so you always know when I go live. You can also sub to get access to some exclusive emotes as well as access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming services. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube folks, if you like the video, please drop a like, click the notification bell. Do not forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support me for free. Check out my music, The Sound That Ends Creation, at thesoundthatenscreation.bandcamp.com. My new album, Boomers, Zoomers, Desperate Coomers, is out now. My next guest is going to be Christian Segerstrom. We're going to be having some fun talking about best of the year stuff. The first ever Matthew Awards is what I'm calling it, the Matthew Awards. Join us this Wednesday the 29th at 7 p.m. Central for the live cast. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a good time, man.
Yeah, I was sick.
Hell yeah. And thank you guys for watching and listening.